Welcome to Cricut. In this video, we'll cover some great tips and tricks that may come in handy as you work with fabric and your Cricut Maker. This mat was designed specifically to withstand the intense pressure of the rotary blade, making it possible for your Maker machine to cut fabric without needing a backer. When working with fabric, there are a few things you'll want to pay attention to. First of all, fabrics have a grain. Understanding how to work with the grain can help you achieve better projects. Finding the grain is easy. This is the selvage edge of your fabric. Grain lines run parallel to the selvage edge. Design Space will help you know how to place your fabrics so the grain is going in the right direction. The mat preview always shows the numbered pieces going in the direction of the grain orientation. If the numbers are upright, place the grain of your fabric going up and down on your mat. If the numbers are on their side, place the grain of the fabric going right and left. Here's a pretty simple tip to avoid a major jam. Cut a piece approximately the size of the mat's adhesive square. Be sure to trim it using a ruler and handheld rotary cutter. Depending on your fabric, you may also want to pre-iron it before you jump in. Fabric that is smooth and wrinkle-free will give you the best cuts. We recommend pre-washing and ironing your fabric prior to cutting. Now here's a making mantra worth memorizing. Always place your fabric pretty side down. Our fabric marking pens, by the way, are washable. That said, it's always a good idea to test it on your specific fabric since not all fabrics are the same. Placing fabric on the mat is easy. It almost floats over the adhesive. Use your hands to smooth it out, just like this. If you ever notice your materials are not sticking, extend the life of your adhesive by brayering the material. Use a Cricut brayer or a kitchen rolling pin. One caution: watch out for stretchy fabrics. Make sure you don't stretch the material over your mat. Should you get this wrinkle effect, just pull your fabric up from the opposite side and reposition it. With the sleek design of the Cricut Maker, you'll notice there's no longer a dial to select material. That's because we now do that in Design Space. Simply choose one of the most commonly cut materials. Or to find your specific material, click View All and scroll or search through the list. Wondering which blade to use? Design Space will tell you. And just in case you forget to switch it out, your Maker machine will prompt you to install the correct blade before it makes a cut. Love that. Another great tip: always do a test cut. If your pattern includes shapes with curves, test cut a 1-inch circle. Or if you're cutting lots of straight edges, test cut a 1-inch square. If the test cut comes out clean, keep going. Should your material not cut all the way through, in Design Space, try increasing the pressure. If you can see deep cuts on your mat, try less pressure. Every time you cut, you'll notice some thread shedding on your mat. Don't worry about cleaning them off, and especially don't use your scraper to clean it. This will weaken the mat's adhesive. The threads won't affect your future cuts. Once your piece is cut, here's one last tip. Remove the excess fabric first. Avoid touching the adhesive when removing your cuts by using the broad tip tweezer. For fabrics that easily fray, use the spatula. The cuts might look crunched as you take them off, but they will iron out just fine. The Cricut Maker machine. More tools, more materials, more possibilities to make something you love.